Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about my acting journey so far and a little announcement that I'm going to leave to the end of the video. But don't skip all the way to the end just for the announcement, because that's just rude. So my acting aspirations and dreams all started when I was about 3. And I know that sounds ridiculous and people say it all the time. Oh, back in the day, you know, I always dreamed I wanted to be an actor, all the way when I first started talking, crawling and all that. That was me. It was, you know, it is true. However, it was slightly different. At 3 and beyond that, I still kind of have this dream. I wanted to be a Disney princess. Now, I'd still be good with that. I'd be happy to work in Disney World and be Belle or Ariel or possibly Rapunzel. It depends what they think I'm best suited for, but I would prefer to be Belle, if I'm honest. Yeah, I still have that dream to be a princess nowadays, but I have always wanted to be a princess, and that started when I was quite young. And my dad built me like a little stage at the bottom of our garden, and I used to perform on there and sing lots of Disney songs and act like a complete loon. So not much has changed, but my aspirations are a little bit different now. They're more for plays and theatre and those kind of things, so not quite the same, but I'd be quite happy to be a princess if Disney want me to be. Just saying, you've not quite made a Little Mermaid live action movie yet, so if you do, Disney, I'm right here. Oh, can we take a moment as well to look at my shirt? It's got a cactus on it saying hug. Yeah, so it all kind of started quite young, and then I kind of started doing things at groups and stuff like that, but I don't think I really got serious about, I didn't realise completely that that stage was what felt like home, basically, until I was about 13, and I did my first proper musical and I played Tracy from Hairspray, and that was also when I realised I could sing, which was a nice little surprise. I just sang a song and it didn't sound like cats screaming, so that's always a good sign. Kind of started seriously realising that it was what I wanted to do for a job. It's one of, you know, that's when I really realised that this is what I wanted to do as a genuine career, and I wanted to look into it as a career path. So I started trying to do as much as possible. I also did like singing exams, so that's when I started doing my grades and stuff, just because it's always handy to have those kind of things under your belt, I guess. I also did Little Shop of Horrors, where I played the plant, because I always like to play obscure characters because I am weird and that is me. And then we did drama club at school, and I played like the genie when we did like this. It was almost like you're in high school and it was all like fairy tale characters, so I was like the genie from Aladdin or wherever, but a female version. And we all had to do like this. Basically, all our characters went to the ball in the end, and at the end we all danced to Hannah Montana's, what's it called? The Hoedown Throwdown. And that was kind of the last thing I did for quite a while, because when I went then to school to do like GCSEs and A-levels, the school I was at had an amazing theatre, but sadly we didn't really make much use of it, and me and quite a few of my friends tried to organise lots of different things, because we made such awesome pieces at school, and we studied like Burkoff and Arto, and we wanted to show those bits and bobs off, but we never could. We could never quite arrange it, so for about 4 years I was kind of not doing much, and it wasn't really very nice. So when I finished school I wanted to make up for it, so I joined a local theatre, the Little Theatre in Leicester, and I started going to their workshops on Thursdays when I finished school, and that's how I met my director that I had for my first play that I did there, who made me believe that this career path isn't a completely insane career path to go down, and that I can do it. And that's, you know, I think they're the best kind of people, that when they instill so much confidence in you, you then start to believe that you can do it. And that was kind of like the first thing that I did in such a long time. All my family came to see it. They all got very excited, because it was kind of like, my parents knew I wanted to act, but they hadn't seen me act in about, like I said, 4 years. They didn't really know if I could act anymore. So all my friends and family all came to see me in What the Butler Saw, which was a play by Joe Orton, who's also a playwright from Leicester. It's all a bit obscure. It's a farcical comedy, basically. There's a lot of clothes coming off, there's a lot of underwear flying around, and just constant, quite crude jokes, but in a tasteful way. It's not like really disgusting or anything. And basically my character goes in for a job interview, then ends up getting put under sedation. She switches outfits and pretends to be a guy. Then she runs around in her underwear for a bit. There's guns firing everywhere. It's a very good play. I definitely recommend it. So it was a big push for me when I've not done something for so long, and then I decide to go and stand on the stage in my underwear in front of lots of people every single night. And it was scary, but it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. And the cast honestly became a proper family, and I love them all. I still, you know, I'd love to do a little reunion with them all, because they're just all such lovely people. And we had like the other woman that's playing alongside me, who played Mrs. Prentice, she was like a stage mum. She was absolutely lovely, and all the props ladies and stuff like that. So it was a real proper family feel, and that's what made it, I think, so nice to start off with something where everyone was so close, and it was just absolutely lovely. After that, I just kind of went into a few like film kind of things. So I started doing a film series with a local company as well, which was like a zombie thing. And that's been really fun as well. I've been able to learn quite a bit about cameras that I didn't know before, and it's just so different, the filming process, to what it's like rehearsing for a stage play. They are honestly polar opposites. It's like if something goes wrong on stage, that's it. You've got to try and cover it up, and you've got to come back quick. Whereas if you do it on set, you just do it again, just do another take. And that's what took some getting used to, and it was a little bit weird. But it was nice to have kind of like a filming experience as well. And then after that, I went back up on the stage and did another play called Rope by Patrick Hamilton. And this was a very different play, and we had a little shaky start, because we had an original director, and sadly he couldn't take on the project anymore. So we got two new directors who were absolutely lovely and decided to modernise the whole text, and to be honest, it really worked. I found that it made my character so much more interesting, and she had a lot more power and a lot more intelligence than she had beforehand. And it's also, a lot of people know it because it was a play turned into a film by Alfred Hitchcock. So I definitely recommend watching the film or seeing the play. It's a really, really great one, and it's a murder mystery, so it's got a bit more bite to it. Again, we all became such a big family, and that's what I love about theatre. With my experiences so far, you find that everyone's a bit nervous to start with, and then you go on, you get to know each other more and more, and then when the rehearsals get longer and everything gets closer to the time, you all just really gel, and you just become like I've said quite a few times, a proper family. And I think that's what the theatre that especially I work with is all about. It is all about family. Even the people who work on the front of house, which I've done as well. I've volunteered for front of house quite a few times, sold the ice creams, checked the tickets, and now I'm on the stage. So it's quite nice. Everyone knows everyone, and I think that's the whole thing about theatre, is that it's got this whole family feel to it, and that's what makes me want to pursue theatre so much. And now I'm in a new play, which is the Philadelphia story, which I had mentioned previously in another video. Actually a link below, just in the bottom, if you fancy coming to see it. I'm playing Liz Imbrie. So she's a photographer. It's a romance. My character is sassy as hell, and that is why I like her so much, because she just doesn't care about what people think. She says what she wants, and it's nice to be able to play a character that's so outspoken, and it's been a challenge for me, definitely. I'm sure my director will agree. It has been a bit of a challenge, but it's just been so fun, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, and it's so weird that it's coming to the end and we're getting closer to getting on that stage and hopefully not falling on our faces. I'm hoping we won't. I'm pretty sure we won't. Everyone's very dedicated, and we've got an incredible cast. So yeah, I'll leave the link down below. You know, it's a local theatre. Everyone that works there is so absolutely lovely, and it's a really nice atmosphere there. They've got a really nice little bar. All the people that work there are just so kind, and yeah, it's definitely a good theatre to go to. So if you do live in Leicester, definitely check it out, and feel free to come see the Philadelphia story. It's also that was also turned into a film, which had Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn and Jimmy Stewart in, I believe. I might be wrong, and if I am, my cast members will probably murder me. However, it was also then turned into a musical called High Society with Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra and Grace Kelly. It's just a nice light-hearted one for a change, which is, you know, really fun, and it's comical, it's funny, and again, we're all becoming a family. I know I keep saying that, but that is what theatre's like, and that's what's made me have this complete love for it. Now on to the announcement. As you know, I've been auditioning for drama schools. I've been waiting for my results. A few of the schools took about a month to get back to me, which was nice. And then I finally received a letter in the post from East 15, and turns out they've given me a place. They decided that I wasn't too mental to be accepted to the school. They decided I was just mental enough for East 15, and I'm now doing the World Performance course at the South End campus. Very exciting. So yeah, that's my little announcement. It turns out that after 3 years of auditioning and giving in all your money to drama schools, they finally decide to say yes. But it's been such a fun journey, and I plan to do another one of these videos maybe in a few years time or something like that, maybe after I've done my 3 years at East 15, and just so I can keep doing them, because it's just a nice thing to see where it goes, really. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you like my little announcement. I'm going to do a few little videos, I think, on how to decorate a room, make it homey and stuff. And if there's anything you want to know about my course, or if you want me to do videos on my course when I get there and things like that, I'd be happy to. So just let me know, and I'll see you again next week. Have an amazing week, and I hope you had lots of Easter eggs for Easter and you didn't eat them all straight away. I'm trying to not eat them all in one go, basically, because I'm trying to eat healthily at the moment, and I've been given lots and lots of chocolate, and that's quite a hard thing to do because I'm a chocoholic. So enjoy your Easter eggs if you've still got them and you've not eaten them all, and I will see you next week for another video. Again, if there's any video requests, let me know, because I'm thinking about starting a series called Tea Talk, where I basically sit here with a cup of tea and talk about something on my mind, which I'm planning to do next week, and it's all about body confidence. If you've got any questions or anything you want me to talk about, feel free to tweet them, Instagram them, write them in the bottom bar below, or anything like that. So just let me know and I'll talk about it next week. Okay, have a great week. Bye.